Hey everybody, welcome back to the Princess Dempsey Show. And I'm so glad you guys came back to join me. Like I said, we were coming back. We just took some time and we're gonna try to do it on Sundays because it's kind of working for everybody on my team instead of doing the week. That's not gonna work. But we're gonna still give you the news and the truth and nothing but the truth. So today's episode is about transparency. Are we in Proviso Township? Is there transparency really in Proviso? Or do we know the meaning of what real transparency is? Or are we just sitting ducks? So I kind of want to talk about what happened as far as because there's really no transparency in Proviso. It really is. It's kind of like, play to play. And I'm going to go ahead and expose what I mean by play to play. So recently, Proviso Township organization had a vacancy. Now, however, that vacancy was not, and I repeat, it was not posted, it was not advertised, didn't nobody even know there was a vacancy coming up, and this is an elected position where basically you're supposed to post it. People's supposed to try to apply for it and this and that. No, that didn't happen, folks. Didn't nobody know it was open. Now, however, they did appoint a young lady. Her picture should be coming up, named Gay Chase. Now, I don't know a lot about Miss Chase, and she seems to be a very well-known person and very, diversity with what she does. But she got appointed, but nobody else knew the seat was up. Now, where's the transparency in providing so? So these trustees, let me show. Did you get it? Sit on the board. These are the trustees currently on the board for the Proviso Township. Okay. I don't know if we have a technical difficulty in the process. Okay. So, can we see the pictures of the trustees, or that's not happening right now? And can we see her picture too? So the trustee board makes up of president. Are we going to be able to see it or no?
Working on that, Chief.
Okay. What about Jay Chase as well? Working on that as well?
Working on that. Having a little technical difficulty.
Okay. So basically having technical difficulties. This is, like I said, new program because we're on YouTube. As opposed to Facebook. Facebook won't allow us to be great. This won't allow us to be great. So, however, I want to show you that. And the reason why I said it, like I said, and again, I'm not talking about her because I don't know her like that. She seems, when I met her, to be a genuine person, wonderful person. Doesn't seem to be, messy. I don't know her like that. I met her through my friend who's in Bellwood. She introduced us. Like I said, I personally I can't say, oh, she's walk. I have no dealings with her like that. Only thing I'm saying to Proviso Township is that when you have a vacancy, like anybody else, it's supposed to be posted. Where's the transparency at? Why wasn't it posted? Why wasn't people notified? Just like the park district, when they had a vacancy, it was notified. Everybody knew there was a vacancy for the park. They even held scheduled interviews. I didn't even see a scheduled interview for this position. And I follow Proviso because I'm living in Proviso, and I didn't see anything nearly according to what the law is supposed to be, was supposed to be an interview. Just like when they did the first districts, everybody had to interview and all of that, because again, is even though you're appointed into an elected position, people should still know that there was availability. What if 4 more people wanted to interview for that position? I mean, we don't know, because guess what? It wasn't put out there like that. If somebody resigns immediately, you're supposed to put in the information that they resign. You know what I'm saying? Or this is going to be in a position open. Otherwise than that, what it looks like, Proviso Township, it looks like you're being sneaky. It looks like you're not being openly and honest with the people. And that's how it comes across. Like I said, might have been a great choice, great add-on. I don't doubt that. I really don't. I really don't doubt. I don't doubt that, that she probably fits perfectly in that position. Don't doubt that either. And again, I'm not speaking bad on this lady's name. Okay. And this is the village board right here. Is led with these people here, going down a list. And this guy here is a Republican. He announced that he's a Republican, and so, but this is the board that put it on. Now, the person that looks like is leaving is a young lady, but this is their official, because Miss Chase is not on this website, but this is their website, and this is where I got the information from. We have a problem in Proviso Township. There is no transparent communication. So if they're doing this, my question is, what else would they be doing? And let me show you. If we got the picture of Miss Chase, I'll show you her as well. So I can show you her as well. What I'm saying is, Proviso Township, that is an elected position. They have to run and have to get signatures and petitions as well. Why wasn't this position posted? Again, I'm not knocking the choice. I'm knocking the process. It's a difference. It's a difference. The process was not done correctly. It was not. Now, this is a little picture of her. And like I said, she could probably be the most down to earth, wonderful person, trying to get things done. She might be a go getter, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know a lot about her, but only thing, thank you, ma'am, I know is that Proviso Township didn't do the due diligence. Okay. Now, my next subject that I'm going to be going on is what's going on at the Broadview Park District. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know. I hope you got his picture ready. This was the park director, Mathis Spiegels. Nope, that's another one. Okay, so let's talk about that. Another posting that wasn't done. We're gonna skip over that. This is Ron R.C. Anderson. Ron Anderson. He is now working at District 88. However, District 88 again did not post his job. He got selected to work at District 88. Coming up, when I went on to, now he's got appointed to a big position. Okay, so why wasn't it posted? How I know? When you go on, because it's a school district, okay, District 88, they have right here all the postings of the job. His job wasn't posted either. District 88 is in Bellwood. So did we do a swap? You scratch my back, I scratch your back. You appoint and I appoint, because I look. This here is where the jobs are at. His job description, and this is Illinois School Board, and you should know I know because I was the board president for 8 years. His job is not on here. I looked at it. They got, dean of students. They got girls basketball. They got cheerleading girls. They have everything. Student council, third grade. This is everything from District 88 of jobs that's available. His job wasn't posted. Wasn't posted. But yet and still, we're congratulating a job again. Now, this is dealing with the district and how we're supposed to post it. So, how anybody know how to apply when we're just picking people out? Hey, I'm gonna pick you out the group, and this is what you're gonna be doing. Is something suspicious going on? Because that job was not posted. The thing was not posted in the township. So now we got to dig a little deeper. Got to go a little deeper. And I'm not saying, I know Ron Anderson. I'm not saying he might not be for the job or he didn't get his education and went out and came back because he was working somewhere else. But it's looking a little suspicious because, he's also best friends with Chris Welch. It's looking a little kind of off because it wasn't posted on the job board for District 88. It wasn't posted. I could read all the posts. I didn't see that position on here. And talk about transparency. All positions is supposed to be on here. All of them wasn't posted. Okay. Do we have Mr. Siegel's information up? Okay. So I don't know if you know this gentleman here. I'm telling you, this transparency, and we are transparency. Yes, Ruth. Lack thereof. Because you ain't transparent. Because you guys are doing too much. You're doing too much. I just happen to follow to see what you're doing. And I'm like, okay. Did you guys know this guy? Right here? He was the park director. And they're fighting. Mathis Stigos, whatever. Let me see. It's Mathis Stigos is his name. Well, I'm going to show you his picture in a minute. But however, Mathis Stigo, who's also the Village Broadview mayor's stepson. Yes, because she's married to Matthew James. So who's the director of public work. This is her stepson, okay, who was working at the park. He was a quote unquote board member, and he stepped down to be the director. Now, being a director, he come on making 90,000. This is his contract. You know, y'all know I get my facts first. He was making 90,000 according to them employment, 90,000 for the first year, and then if he make it to the second year, he was making 100,000. Now I got his resume, and he has no experience as a park director. None. Zero. Zip. He also sits, according to him, on a zoning board because he put down his experience is a commissioner for the park. Commissioner for the park district ain't a job, boo. That ain't a job. He also put down he was Illinois Associate Park District Recreation Association. The IPI and IPI is an organization. You're just a member. You're not working there. This is on your resume. I'm reading your resume, not mine. Also, he said that these are all organizations, park and recreation affiliation. They're not jobs that you actually work. You also put down that he was on the board of, on his resume, of the zoning board. The zoning board for the village is an appointed position that you appoint. It's not an elected position. It's an appointed position. And no, that's not him. Oh, you got a smaller version. Oh, it's his website. Okay. That's whose website is. However, you can take it down. It's an appointed position. And by being appointed mean that he was appointed by the mayor, okay, which is his stepmother. And he's getting paid $600 for the zoning board a month. So 90,000, and the term is right here, September, and 90,000 a year. Okay. And to be honest with you, he had it's just like a 1-year contract. But however, the board terminated his contract on last Tuesday. And so according to the termination, they said in his contract without cause, termination without cause, the district may terminate this agreement and remove employee without cause, subject to payment of severance is provided. So they don't have to have a reason for him to get terminated without cause, because it's in his contract that they have the right to terminate you as executive director. And it's all over here that they have the right. Now, however, they terminated him and they turned around and brought Mr. Dawson in. You guys, you know Mr. Dawson, right? Mr. Dawson he's a board member for Lindop School District. He used to work at the park. He resigned from the park. Now, he was only getting paid $75,000, but this guy was getting paid $90,000. And they all on the same team. I'm confused. So Mr. Boston got brought back in. Yeah, I'm study reading his contract. Mr. Boston got brought back in. And when Mr. Boston got brought back in, they said he was going to be an interim. And so I guess until they really find somebody. But he came in because they let the other guy go on Tuesday, brought Mr. Dawson in on Thursday. Okay. The only thing I'm saying is where you guys always talk about transparency, transparency, transparency. No, there's not any transparency in the villages. They're just doing what they want to do, praying and hoping nobody sees what we're doing. I don't have to post no job. You just come on in. I ain't got to post no elected position. You just come on in. That is not how democracy works. That's not how we do things. And seriously, I hope you guys go back and do it the correct way, because right now there's a lot of things that can happen by this being done incorrectly. Again, on my show, I'm not trying to tell anybody, oh, this person. No, I'm trying to say what is right by the residents and what's right by the city and the things that do right. Again, these could be some great candidates. I don't knock it. I'm not saying that. Just like they try to take out a proportion when I was talking about Greg. I didn't knock Greg because he was running. That's not what I did. Only thing I said is certain things that happens in your life, people doesn't need to hear all of that. You know what I'm saying? Run on your morals, run on things that you believe in, not that, your past. They don't care about that. But then you have somebody tell him, get ahead of it, get ahead of it. I wasn't attacking that. I was saying whatever you do best for the community and you're working for the community, do the best for the community. Don't lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? And don't have nobody guys charging your back up. Oh, Princess Dempsey said this. Look, baby, if I got something to say, I say it. Whether you male, female, dog, cat, doesn't matter. I say what I have to say. I've never been fearful of anything or anyone and to say what I have to say. Just like I'm stating today. Proviso Township did it wrong. They did it wrong. District 88, they did it wrong because there was no postings. There was no interviews. You got to do it right. If I'm saying this, somebody else is looking at it too. But I'm saying it to say, hey, guys, you can't do that. Let's get it right because it doesn't look right. It looked like pay for play. And you don't want to have people investigating, state's attorneys and attorney generals investigating because you're doing the process wrong and somebody's filing complaints on that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that don't let some, just like with the Park District. That was Katrina Thompson's stepson and her candidate, and they said, no, he's not doing right. You know what I'm saying? So they had to let him go on his morals. You guys didn't see the video when I had videotape where Miss Vine said that she had got locked out. Now, me and her might not see eye to eye. We might not because I had to expose because when you start messing with me and don't get it wrong, I come back. So we're not going to do that. But I thought that was wrong for them to. She has a nice organization. She's trying to work with these kids. Why would you lock her out on Christmas Day? I mean, that's wrong. See, I don't say, oh, laugh at something like that. That's wrong. Why would you turn the heat on those kids that's United Cerebral Palsy, and you turn this heat up and these kids? That's wrong. So I stand for righteousness. I stand for right. Like I said, some people might not like me or like my delivery or how I do things, but you know what? It's right. I don't go against her unless they come against me. When they attack me, I'm going to attack back. I'm not the person that says when they go high, when they go low, we go high. No, nigga, if you go low, I'm go low too. You go high, I'm go high too. So however you come at me, I'm gonna come at you right back. I don't believe in that, do justice. No, be right by the people, do right by the people, and you won't have so many complaints. But when you start gathering around, we need to attack this person because I don't like what she said. It's y'all grow up, please. Grow up. Because that is some high school kiddie stuff, not even high school, grammar school stuff. Grow up. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything but talking, because that's what you're doing is talk, let it ride. Because I'm everywhere you're at. Just let it ride. My thing is to bring the news in the district and to make sure if you're not doing nothing wrong, you won't be on this spot. You won't be on this YouTube. And yes, we moved to YouTube and not Facebook because Facebook will not let me be great. But YouTube will. And we also gonna be having our Instagram and our TikTok. So this every message that we have here is gonna go there too. So I'm just saying, do right. Transparency, not there lack thereof. We need to get better. We need to get much better. You know what I'm saying? And like I said to different people that wants to run, if you want to run, be about change and stop hiding behind, oh, my mama, my daddy, my grandma. What are you gonna do? Mama gone, daddy gone, grandma gone. What you gonna do? And that's how we need to start looking at people. What are you going to do? You don't got, life is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but the one that endures. So that's what I'm here for. Also, if you want to help contribute to my cause, we have Cash App coming up, with iRoyalty Soul 01. You can Cash App us if you like our message and stuff like that. So me and our producers can, start, reaping the benefits of what we're delivering. But the only thing I'm saying is you guys got to be careful. People going to start looking into the matter because they're telling me and I'm telling you. Be you got to do better. But you got to do better. Y'all playing these games, people are not playing these games. These positions, you got to start posting them and advertising them. Like I said, even if you know you're a candidate of selection, it's the process. So that's what I'm talking about. The process. Don't make it seem like I'm talking about somebody. I'm not. I'm talking about the process that you guys handle this. Okay. Again, you can cash app us at as royalty soul or one, and we'll be happy to take any donation, small, medium, or large. And we will be glad to do that. We're going to be trying to come on Sundays. Again, Sunday works for us. And I'll be posting the link of this so people can see it. Again, you're blessed and highly favored. And again, for those candidates and people that are, being elected or appointed by someone, at least do your job. And like I said, I'm not knocking anyone. So if you get on here, talk about, oh, she knocking you and she don't know I don't. Because when I come at you, you know I'm coming at you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying today is the process of both positions was not correct. It was not correct. It looked like somebody paying for playing. That's what it looks like. You wash my hands, I wash your hands. That's what it looks like. Whether it's that or not, but it looks that way. And I'm paying attention. And also, like I said, they're not going to report it in the papers, so I'm going to report it on here. Also, I talked about the Broadview. They let them go on Tuesday and bone somebody in on Thursday. And that's it. And like I said, I don't know what terms or ground or allegedly they let him go, but I know he was going on Tuesday. And they brought somebody else in, and they all on the same team. I'm so confused. But again, this is your girl, Princess Dempsey. We'll see you on Sundays, bringing in the news, whether it's entertainment or whether it's real world news. But we're going to bring in the news. Have a good day. Remember, you're blessed and highly favored, and peace.